With this being the first episode where Steven takes the crystal gems outside of the crystal temple or mainly any other missions, I have to be perfectly real with you. This episode just gave me the idea that the crystal gems are instantly connected or mainly adjusted to new things immediately, mainly Garnet. Like, if you ask me, judging of how Paul and Amethyst are mostly having the time of their lives or having a difficult time playing the arcade machines in this episode, is literally how will they react as actual mothers. Granted, Amethyst may be having a great time despite cheating. Paul's reaction on playing a driving game is literally the same reaction she had from Tiger Millie now. But since the focus of this episode centers around Garnet, well, Steven shows her the Meat Beat Mania machine, this is where everything turns for the worse for Steven and the Crystal Gems, because Garnet has future vision and she always comes up with a plan when it comes to going on missions. So for me personally, the addiction that Garnet has on Meat Beat Mania, I'm not gonna lie, I know this is supposed to be a serious situation, but Garnet's movements from her arms going this fast while playing the hardest difficulty of Meat Beat Mania, it's way too humorous for me. Like, I'm sorry, but for how the animation is fast-paced when it comes to the character animations, it actually made me amused to see Garnet's arms moving that fast in different directions. This episode really foreshadows the episode Future Vision, where Garnet tells Steven about her looking into the future, and with her doing the work when it comes to missions, along with the fact that she actually knows what's coming in the future when it comes to playing the arcade game, it kind of shows onto how Garnet can easily beat Meat Beat Mania since that she can see the future of what's coming right in front of her. And it shows that without Garnet, everyone in the Crystal Gems are clueless on what they're gonna do when it comes to missions. Like, believe me when I say this, if Paul did most of the missions when it comes to her knowledge, which she does have knowledge, but mainly when it comes to including Future Vision, she will probably be OP'd, to the point that her character traits centering around her relationship with Rose and her trying to move forward wouldn't even work, which it's honestly a good idea that they have those character traits for Garnet. This is also the first time we get to see Garnet's eyes, and judging of how that the reveal of her eyes were kind of ruined in Milk Gem, I'm not gonna lie, it's honestly not that bad considering that we've learned that Garnet may be a fusion of two gems. Granted, back in 2014, no one had the idea of what Garnet is, but by the looks of it, it really feels like that they're really hinting on Garnet's persona when it comes to two gems. And as for the Meat Beat Mania battle between her and Steven, let's just say that Garnet is way too much of an expert and hilariously moving her arms like a pro. So Steven had no choice but to destroy the arcade machine, which leads to Garnet going back to doing mission work, which leads to Steven trying to clean up the arcade machine for all the damages that he caused. Mainly the fact that Garnet also broke another arcade machine before doing Beat Meat Mania. So to tell you the truth, this episode was a fun one to sit through, especially since that this also indicates Garnet's future vision in future episodes, mainly the episode Future Vision itself. Even though we're never going to see the gems return to the arcades ever again, we at least get this gem of an episode centering around Garnet being the Beat Meat Mania queen. I still can't get over the animation of her arms. It's just that great and hilarious. I'm giving this episode a 7.25 out of 10.